tonight.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Looking to throw, Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. On play action, Prescott going to throw deep for the end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. Texans. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. He's still on his feet. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Walker now on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Walker diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't this speak to how well he works with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam, and he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Prescott. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle, and he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd down and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Pollard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. York able to send this one through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Walker with another carry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 3rd quarter begins with a run by Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. They're going right back to Walker. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Play action. Stroud now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Texans scoop it. The big fella. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Again, Walker. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Ken Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, it's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
41 yards.
And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Houston set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
They find some open field here.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here's Stroud.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Prescott on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Again, it's Walker. And he's got it to about the 40.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That one looks like he'll throw here. On target over the middle of the hill. And